Viva Casvali.
Victory awaits.
Enemies. There's always like 20 of them. The fuck is this? Let's see how you enter the fight. I'm dead curious. Can you? There is no sneak. Like nothing from Wrath of the Righteous is present, man. Only formation. No sneaking at all. What I'm. Alright, let's see. You just open it up like that and that's it.
Show them no mercy.
Yeah, you fight against 50 of them. Initiative is a huge problem. On opening fights like this, when you're in the open, enemies yet to play first, you're fucking dead.
Will do. But of course. Why did I not foresee this?
Do something with this line, at least before beginning the fight, to be able not to shoot, but you allocate where you want them to stand. They're not fucking morons that they can go in cover, man. That's the point.
Guided by faith. I need targets, not guidance. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Veil thickness remains. Don't even know how to remove it. Decreases its previous veil state at the battle. State can never be reduced in the current game. You got stun grenades. You got stun. You did.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Where the fuck am I supposed to stand? There's not enough spot.
Nothing I can't do. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. My tactics are flawless. Already done. None shall survive. Suits my purposes.
Doesn't have a range weapon.
I will do my duty.
Overwatch something like that so they can actually be useful when they can't do anything during their turn. Nothing, man.
Emperor, give me strength. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
In a full cover, we should be mega safe. There's a leader. Speaking about being safe, thank God it missed.
My prescience has failed me.
This is attack of opportunity now. Dodge reduced by 20. Holy shit, attack of opportunity when you guess close by. Not only when you wanna move. You can't go with double attack of opportunity, I guess. She's dead no matter where I put her. There is not enough cover.
Cover me.
Bloody Elders attack of opportunity twice. in this thing.
I'll do it.
Useless.
High momentum.
Activating force mode sacrament.
Depth mechanicals is fucking great.
My vow is to serve. Request approved, sir.
Absolutely great. We need some classic Space Marine. Something like a Grey Knight, man. Classic Space Marine game.
I don't have time for this.
Isn't low enough to activate this. I mean, get the most terminal movement points. Action points are equal to leader spell bonus. If an ally is under voice of command. Voice of command. They're all under. They gain additional +2 leader spell bonus. Momentum anytime they kill them. They kill them. Does frag work? I don't know what to do. I can't heal myself. Fuck. Very limited options on the main hero. Like extremely limited options, he's useless.
Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do. Absolutely not.
Fuck.
Already done.
This is unacceptable. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Just good.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
Nice. Nice.
It will be done.
Careful not to cross my gaze. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Burning.
If I may. If only that were possible.
On it. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There goes the leader.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. As the Emperor commands, I act.
You're not that useless. Only with this spell she becomes good because she can shoot non-stop. But till you reach that point, where you can actually, and plus you can go, you need to be in a good position also. Shot on the run.
I need targets, not guidance.
Okay, we can continue shooting, I guess.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
Match!
Faith without deeds.
It's 92! It's 37.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nice.
I'll do it. You, my Emperor!
Nice, nice. Nothing you can do. One left.
Advancing. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. Initiating.
Very nice.
Information protocol.
Ah, thank you. Now, where were we?
You don't frighten me.
Suits my purposes. At your beck and call.
Oh shit, you can shoot from that far. 50% chance.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I know what is to come. Anything is?
10 times cleaner than the first fight, eh?
I'll lay claim to the stars. I won't tolerate weakness.
Suitable for eliminating flimsy obstacles. Use a tech, you can use a multi-key, and you can use melt a charge.
It's about time.
Let me save, see what's the best thing to use. Let's use a multi-key. Need multi-key. Deck.
My success is an
Nice.
irrefutable certainty.
Machine oil. Binary transcript. Trophies.
None shall stand in my way.
There are 4 classes to pick from. Nothing special, to be honest. Difficulty I'm on 4. Or is harder than normal, I guess. Yeah, harder than normal. Hardest.
Victory
Hardest
awaits.
available. If you can call it like this. Ah, whatever.
A new challenge for me? Follow my lead.
Let's avoid better. One stood on a pinky finger of the Emperor's statue.
It's about time.
Adeptus Massicus.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Cast your eye there.
Oh, the first trap. How do we disarm it, trap? Are you stupid? How do you disarm a trap? You failed. It looks like she stepped on it. Or I need to go out.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. I better myself through my
I need to
service.
go out. Why was there a trap here? Success where the check succeeded, spots a trap, and there is no loot after the trap. I expected a loot. Again, 9 XP for disarming.
Victory awaits! I won't tolerate weakness.
What are you doing? Burning rats. Some trash, some parasites of other sorts. The district's under quarantine. You don't know what exactly happened in the district. Disease, bugs, or something else. Goddamn 15 frames. Because of the smoke. It's a disaster. 4 frames, 6. See in case it's hot. Clean it up. Just to take a piss. Be right back in a second. Oh. Yeah, it's playable even in 2 frames, okay? Because it's turn-based. Or difficulty is fine. Nothing special. It's not what the fuck, 1 frame. Only the first fight was. Well, it opens up with bad positioning, basically, nothing else. Jesus, man. Jesus. Come on. Wanna enter the quarantine? That frame drop happened during the conversation only, now it works fine. Interesting. Dice not gonna happen, we're letting no one in. You can file a petition with leash if you're so desperate. I need to exit the map. I need to find a leash to get a permit to go over there in the quarantine zone.
It's about time.
Same note.
None shall stand in my way. I'll lay claim to the stars.
Zero they see.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Man. 8 XP gain. Do I see amount of XP, by the way? Where's the XP bar? This. I think it's this. But I can't see the actual numbers. How much for the next level? There's the XP. 2000 to level up, you receive Grenadier gloves. Ballistic. Increase damage from grenades by +2. She's ballistic. You belong to note. Ballistic 50. We've been everywhere.
Victory awaits.
Need permission to move onwards. What was this? Motherfuckers, you're faster than camera.
It's about time. I won't tolerate weakness.
Where are we now? Adeptus Amassicus.
A new challenge for me?
Use 20 DC. See the remains of the void ship life support system. I always tell with cargo 100, 100, 100. Once it's full, you can sell. Now, I need to check to whom though.
I'll
How?
lay claim to the stars.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Awareness check succeeded. What do you spot? What awareness check? What did you spot? Probably this. Suspicious type.
Follow my lead.
Operation successful.
It's about time.
What the?
At least I tried.
Did you explode like that? Tug dies. Used to be a bug. What did you?
Victory awaits.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
There it is. Go with machine right set. Need machine right set. Go with a ritual.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Adeptus Amescus looks eerily similar to the design of the internal scan of the fuel compartment. Someone inserted new data into wood chip cogitator left over from ancient times.
None shall stand in my way.
What days got them?
Unexpected result.
A new challenge for me? I'll lay claim to the stars.
Cues.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Chill the suspicious that can we? No.
It's about time.
Io, guarda esse cartão. Historia. When's the game set to release? I would say this is chapter 1 we got. Perhaps this is even chapter 2 or 3 in order, but the first chapter we got. Because it starts with level 15. $35 should be the max level. Now let's say they can do a chapter per 3 months. There's gonna be at least 6. And you got 35 levels. Year and a half, I guess, from now. For the perfect version of the game. Because the full release also is gonna have bugs and so on, and it needs to be patched, so on and so forth. Like a year and a half. My guess, summer 2024. It's for loot, basically. Few hidden caches at the cathedral and at the
Victory
bridge.
awaits.
That's what you get from a historian. Riza. Buying or selling. Let's see what you got. There are two currencies in the game. Profit factor. Profit factor recovers in time. And that's how you pay, with profit factor. And the fuck is that trading system? All enemies within 2 cell radius of the wearer of this cloak receive -10 penalty to dodge against melee attacks. Bonus to parry. Absorption against melee. Attack.
I won't tolerate.
You'll get upset if I do this. Attack use.
Operation.
Let this cargo. We can get out of here. Nothing. I mean, you get 2 hidden locations, basically, out of it. We're gonna go, to the atrium into Liege residence, because we need to meet the Liege.
None shall stand in my way.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Already seen these now. Don't even know why I'm collecting them, they're all the same. Squagitate. Ritual. Logic check failed. Next is denied. You fucking don't. I wanna see what it gives. see.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Athletics check succeeded. We got a great sword. Commander's Monocle. When you attack with a single shot, allies under voice of command gain the wielder fell bonus to damage against the enemy for 1 turn. And what's this? What the? There is a corpse inside. Awareness 50 DC.
The Emperor favors me today.
Gain 77 XP. Letters A and V carved into victim's shoulder blade. The letters we also find are under A and V.
Experience?
It seems like they don't share XP. They get separate XP? Or they share? What's 2 PR? That's 0 explanations.
Victory awaits. New challenge for me. I won't tolerate weakness. None shall stand in my way.
Operation successful.
Massacre is about to take place. Hieronymus Doloroso. Watch in silence. Now, what's going on here? Intervene. Where are you supposed to be? Rogue trader. guy's head on the Valancius line. Yeah, he's insane. Coercion 20 is to intimidate. All onlookers are to return to their homes immediately. The refugees can go to Duck Alpha Row. I will speak to you later. Comply or face the consequences. See me when you have time, we can talk then.
Follow my lead.
Imperium, what? What's this? Repair. Select the section titled Welcome. Rogue trader Parsimus Devane. When was this, man? Never heard of such a rogue trader house. One of the trailblazers of the Coronas stations found it. I read about his great deeds. Lord Devane was once colonel of Astra Militarium. Football was meant to be his personal palace world. Construction dragged on for decades, and Lord Parsimus eventually died of old age. His enemies instantly tore Footfall to pieces and turned it into the bastion of humanity we know today. One that is full of bandits, privateers, hustlers, and rogue traders. About football. Envisioned by the great Parsimus Devane as a palace in the stars, Attempt an emergency repair. One of the first structures on the football was the colossal statue of the Emperor. A whole asteroid was used for the creation of the sculpture. Statue in the center of football is the same way that the Emperor is the center and heart of the Imperium. Select Parsimus Divine Design. He intended to conquer the Corona's expanse and build the most grandiose structure, which will shine through the ages, praising the names of its creator and his descendants. The spirit of the machine is enraged and will perform its function no more. Set servitors. Basically just to know where you are and what you're doing. That's what this was about.
My success is irrefutable.
Depicts Parsimus Divine, the legendary rogue trader who founded football. Imperium lore. What do you see?
This exploratory is blessed with multifunction.
Yeah, then Pascal knows to do everything, man. From lore to lockpicking to everything. The repairs. Others are fucking useless, man.
It's about time. Victory awaits.
Hieronymus Doloroso here. I can speak with him. Why not? It's fine. Drusians. Appease the keeper of any technology. Colton, thanks for the follow. Pesor, how you doing, Pesor? I do enjoy the game, but I woke up in 6 AM. Now it's 8 PM. So I'm extremely tired. No fun. Do I recommend you to buy Darkest Dungeon 2? Yeah. Yeah, it's the best roguelike in the last 5 years. And the hardest. And it's only in early access. And I got 150 hours in it. Full game in 2 months from now. So yeah, it's worth it. Is it made by Pathfinder devs? Yeah, it was made by Alkia. Which class can you be? 4 different classes. Nothing special that they just... I believe it's gonna take 9-10 months for us to see proper classes from level 1. And no animosi Travisi in this game, it doesn't exist. It's turn-based. You can forget everything you know about Breath of the Righteous, completely different game. It just uses the same engine, nothing else. The Emperor protects my son. Hey, I didn't. The Emperor protects. He protects only those who are pure of heart. They think yourself one of them. And you must be the young von Valancius. The name carries weight. The burdensome one. Its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many a sin. Will you seek to shed them or will you carry them onward? Picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savoring their sweet poison. That model, okay, doesn't go with this picture. And they should pay attention to on how they do these NPCs in-game and on the picture. They just don't go together. Being the sign of the Holy Aquila, and put my faith in the Emperor. Yeah. Then be twice as diligent, for this sector will seize any chance to test your faith. Was your pilgrimage fruitful? Merchant. Theodora von Valancius' ship was attacked by servants of arch enemy, who uphold the heart of any righteous soul. Not all of them met a fitting end, some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointed to this attack being part of a larger design. I wish to join the esteemed rogue trader's crew and help protect the von Valancius dynasty from the forces of chaos, therefore ask you to relieve me of my duties as a guardian of the Footfall Reliquary. We started from level 1, we won't have problems to understand the story now. I second this plea. Sister Argenta stood by my side during the assault on the ship and I could use her assistance going forward. Cannot oppose the will of the righteous heart that wishes to bring us its wrath upon the servants of the arch enemy. Follow the call of your soul, sister. Footfall Reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution. Now what it is that caused you to follow the rogue trader? You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you will relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you will die before the day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. Before you start on a path toward your new destiny, I have a request to make of you and your companion, many among my flock, from the poorest, most dispossessed people on Footfall. They brought me troubling news from Footfall's shadow quarters, in the darkest corners, where the leash guards did not venture. Taint has taken root. Footfall is consumed by sin, but even here, through heresy serving the arch enemy, the rarity, cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold, perform strange rituals in secret. We might even see chaos today. Maybe. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors. Well, know that evil lurks all around us. I wish to see retribution. We will verify this rumor. With great pleasure. This is where I bid you goodbye. Global rogue trader, is there more you wish to ask me about? What are you doing on Footfall? What am I doing in this den of blasphemers, pagans, and the vilest of souls, you mean to say? Footfall is the first and last stop in Coronis Expanse. Is the point of arrival for those who have just started on their path. Just started, and you start on level 15. So where did we get 15 levels if it's just the start of Coronis Expanse? Think about how huge the game is then. Furthermore, rumors from across the entire sector amass in Footfall. If I hear crewmen whispering about the reclaimed shrine world of expressing desire to carry the Emperor's light into darkness among the stars, I help my flock in their sacred duty. Devoted trailblazers need assistance, both spiritual and material. Tools, equipment, even garments, and simple everyday items. Anything that might help pilgrims on their long journey and during the first days of the harsh frontier life is worth weight in gold to us. May any help you offer with the effort of gathering such things be blessed. I bear another darker duty. The expanse is filled with the tainted creations of unholy heretics. These insidious objects are a danger to the soul, but I know what to do with them. Should you on your travels come upon dangerous corrupted objects, bring them to me, and the reward for your vigilance will be even more generous. The Drusian mission has much to share with the rogue trader. Can we move our conversation to a place more befitting people of our rank? For a missionary, his temple is the patch of deck beneath his feet. From where I stand, I can clearly see the life of my flock. All is bustling, blooming, and wilting. Here I can see their sinful urges, futile hopes, and flashes of sincerity. If I were in the habit of locking myself in a temple, would I have made it in time to intervene in the massacre of the subjects from Kiava Gama? Truth resides in the golden halls, but here, in the square, among the people, golden halls are home to other, far filthier things. Got questions about bait. Okay. Tell me about the Emperor. You think it's so easy to put into words his essence and splendor. The Emperor is the perfect deity that reads our hearts and grants us his light. He led humanity out of darkness and horror. He created our great home. He experienced torment and pain, which only made him stronger. There is a lesson to us all. Purity is not to be found at the bottom of the dirtiest hive or in golden palaces, but only among the ranks of those who suffer. Argento silently makes the sign of Aquila, her bright eyes burning with unyielding flame. The two-headed eagle sigil, which represents the entirety of the Imperium of men. What is the proper way to worship the Emperor? Pray to him, destroy his enemies, and touch not their poison gifts. Cast aside all doubt and be vigilant against the weak souls beside you. When you see a sign of taint, burn it away without a pity. Pain is good, and it tears the crust of vileness from one's soul. Remember that if you see no sin in you or around you, then you are not being diligent enough in your search, or you are being too lenient on yourself, averting your eyes from the truth. The Emperor's servants, who are they? You speak of the Adeptus Ministorum, a religious body of the Imperium, also known as Ecclesiarchy, that venerates and promotes the worship of the Emperor of mankind as the only true God. These heralds of his word hold great power. Every priest, myself included, is part of its hierarchy, and the Ecclesiarchy possesses the unique right to judge what is virtuous and what is malign. The Adeptus Ministorum prays and cares for the temples. It sends missions such as my own to every corner of the realm of humanity. It fights against heresies. May the Emperor bless his faithful servants. Many would consider your remarks about the Ecclesiarchy to be heretical. And many others would find them truthful. I'm a preacher of heretical teaching and renounces fear, who left the bounds of the blessed Imperium to carry his light into darkness of the frontier. Come to know sin firsthand, and now I'm able to perceive it under any guise. I think I can afford myself a modicum of truth. Who is the enemy of the Imperium? It has three faces: the inhuman Xenos, who wish death upon us simply because they're unlike us; the pitiful subhuman mutants, abominations that wish death upon us because they envy us and are ashamed of themselves; and the arch-enemy, the chaos that reigns in Immaterium, which wishes death upon us by its very nature. You forgot to mention people like me. My whole life people have told me I'm filth on the face of humanity. It's poison, it's bane. All of them pious dogs can go to the void. I serve House von Valancius, not your Emperor, and it suits me just fine. Tell me about the Incendia Corda. You heard of the Espis Corda, pirate, blasphemer, xenophil, xenophil, an egregious sinner. Insignia is her heir, and a rarity among rogue traders. The protection of the Holy Warren typically leads to the swift atrophy of conscience and godly fear, but not in Insignia case. She relentlessly hunts down pirates and firebrands and brings rebelling colonies to repentance, establishing strict discipline. The weight of her wrath is great indeed. Colonies she punishes are girded with orbital rings of heretic corpses as a warning to the survivors, as her personal confessor and guide, and find no end to the joy her triumphs in faith bring me. Since when is orchestrating massacres a sign of virtue? There aren't massacres. This is a war on sin and treason. And in this war, Incendian Corda is inflicting grievous wounds upon evil. Take a look what you sell. Disciple Boots. Grand Aware, 50% bonus to dodge against attacks of opportunity from studied enemies. Only from studied. To strength, 15 to weapon skill, minus 20 to willpower for 2 turns. Okay, move on. There is one skill check close by. This one.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I need to chill for a second. I don't know if they're working on voiceover. Maybe it's gonna be half voice covered like Vret. And even that is something compared to me reading fucking every word in the game. Especially if I have to play it multiple times on a full release. That's fucking pain. I hope it's gonna get voice acted. It's the first thing I would do for any game. Not for this one, okay? For any game. But there's a lot of dialogue. That's also a problem. How will you do voice acting for the entire game, man? Imagine if it's 400 hours long. There's a lot of text. The first thing that I'll do when I speak with the devs is gonna be about voice acting. And I'm gonna repeat that for the next 2 years. Okay, every month I'll warn them about voice acting. The game, with proper voice acting, with proper narration, will be 10 times more immersive. This is tiresome. It really is. I get tired. Like, how long have we played? Not even 5 hours. I'm already dead. Made taken. What the fuck is this? We play along, of course, on Fidelio. Chaplain is about to begin. Abelard's mad. Awareness, look around. 100% chance of success. The gathering you've found yourself at seems refined and respectable at first glance. Decorations and the attendants' clothes speak of wealth, and so does the location, which isn't far from the liege's residence. You notice that most of these gathered are a rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they're covering the exit. A few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guest here keeps glancing at you, and some are clearly watching you every move, even though they're trying not to show it. Wonder who the Fidelio is, but they cannot start proceeding until he or she appears. Is this place and what's going on? I wonder who it is. Judging by the way that fellow with the list was talking about him, it's someone very important. Not a name I've heard before. Never heard his name. What is this place? Don't know a thing about the place. You can feel that something in the works here. Danger and opportunity. The danger's a whole lot great. Join. Underwater. Kingston's. What a terrible, sorrowful day. We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of fate burning, and an example to all future generations, the most noble and unforgettable Master Bellard. The fussy, administrative clerk speaks in a strained voice and keeps picking at a paper with text on it. His speech drags on and on, blending into a monotonous cascade of praises of the late Master Bellard. Time passed 20 minutes. It turned out to be a funeral. Let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Bellardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. And I'll pass you over to our most reverend chaplain. Formidable-looking man dressed in the attire of an ecclesiarchy missionary glares at the gathered crowd. Here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer then. If you think that the Emperor or the messenger of his will, in other words myself, does not see into your vile souls, you are so mistaken. I wasn't referring to Master Fidelio. At least Dance himself wanted to see him at his funeral. But the rest I know every one of you, and will be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns this loss. So go ahead, pray for Bellardo's soul, soon the flames will take him. A fitting end for a life like his, may the Emperor keep his soul. Chaplain makes the sign of a kill and pointedly turns away from the attendants. Wherever the fuck this was, the fight. Awareness.
Never doubt me.
That smell to be so sick. Drink been poison.
A new challenge for me?
What is happening here? Prepared the body of the grey-haired man lying in a coffin. They did a good job, even in death he looks majestic. Abelard maintains a grave expression befitting the occasion until he sees the face of the deceased. He frowns, he peers at it with suspicion. Then he gasps, astonished, almost dazed. This is quite a meeting, if I can be called such under the circumstances. Imperium lore. Take a good look at the deceased. The implants left in the deceased body speak of his high standing. Expensive tech is typically extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. Do you know him, Abelard? Do I? I would tell you about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for a funeral. This, your lordship, is Jerrican Dance, known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Corona's expanse. They nicknamed him Jerrican for his habit of having a jug or two of Prometheum on hand. any form of combustible fuel in Imperium. Man, he did love burning things. He was a menace back then. 60 years ago, I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his latest attack. There was a time when the sight of jerrycan in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally. By the throne I would have danced a jig on the spot, but now I know no more jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose. Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? Is this normal for the pirate's funeral? Some footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things. What was it they were calling him, Master Bellard? Reverend Hieronymus mentioned the name Master Bellard as one of the biggest donors to the temple. Book of Remembrance. Among the words of parting and praise for the deceased, a fresh entry stands out: repentance, with a signature underneath. Bit, the letters are crabbed and barely legible. Bellard. They still think I'm Fidelia. You know what, all of you pirates, come discuss me. You shouldn't be allowed to walk freely on Imperial Station. And what is it that you heard about me? That you were very close. Wait, forget it. Didn't mean anything by it, just making conversation. Wouldn't be large to die off. Age, debauchery, old wounds. By the end, my old dad was more implant than a man. Especially after the assassination attempt. People tried to kill him, you see, about 12 years ago. Did your father ever talk to you about repentance? That's hilarious, even good old chaplain doesn't tell me to repent. What words? Out of the blue, writing started appearing on a wall in our house. Just one word: repentance. Big, sprawling scribbles like a child's handwriting. The first one appeared about 10 or so years back. The hell kept whispering about it being the work of ghosts. For some reason, the old man didn't want to do anything about it, and he told me not to. Writing amused him somehow. Whenever he'd see repentance crash on the wall, he'd just grin. You need to take a look at the writing. If I had to guess, it doesn't sound like warp influence to me. Something really did take up residence in that house. I would make a bigger splash in 10 years, like a dozen corpses back. You don't seem particularly grief-stricken over your father's death. Where is that inscription now?
Follow my lead.
Over there.
Damn it.
Fails to disarm it up, so it's like, I hate something. No, it doesn't have to mean anything. If you see voice dialogues around you, it doesn't mean they're gonna be voice acting.
We should deal with this.
This task should have been accomplished.
Again, you fucking failed to disarm a trap. Don't troll. Been playing for 5 hours. 50% XP gain. Not a single level. So I can actually check how it looks when you level up. Bloody hell.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
72 total skill. Please. Today.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Today.
Over.
Successfully disarms the trap. Universal lockpicking tool. What have we done? What have we done, man? Good Master Fidelia, hope you're satisfied with the services provided by our establishment. It's a matter of life and death. What's the matter? He replaced the implants of the deceased with identical replicas and sell them to the right people when I have shipment ready. I just prepared the newest batch of superb, unique implants of the highest quality. But I got careless. Used my first sick leave in 4 standard years. It was on that very day that Master Bellarda passed away. His family was quick to organize a ceremony in our crematorium. I simply don't have time to prepare. Now my container full of goods is on the furnace, and if you don't help me, they're going to burn it any minute. So you hid valuables in crematorium's furnace. Help you on the following condition. You see, I'm most definitely Master Fidelio. I'm afraid I misplaced some of my documents. If you make me a copy of everything you can find in the archives that has my name on it, you'll get your contraband. Will do. And we discover who Fidelio is. We can wander into the restricted area. Hidden in the furnace. I hope it's not bugged. Where the fuck am I? Into crematorium. There's a crematorium, man. Yeah.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay, nice and easy. We're gonna go to crematorium. I need to finish with the map. There's more. What's this? Girl. What are you doing here? Delia Bellard. My grandpa is in there, in the box. Where are your parents? Cas Bellard. Ever heard the name Fidelia? My dad is very mad at. Dad is always mad at everyone. Did your grandfather ever mention the word repentance to you? He did. The word kept appearing in our house. Nobody knew who wrote it. It used to make Grandpa happy when I was little. He always smiled when he saw it. But then later, when I was a little bigger and Grandpa was already old, it stopped making him happy. He would sit there and stare at nothing. When he got sick, the writing started to scare him. More and more of it appeared. Repentance, repentance. Even in his bedroom. Sometimes he said something very weird about dead eyes, about cobras going to class. The last phrase stirs your thoughts. This naive child tale has nothing to do with reptiles. Class cobras. It seems her mind has distorted her late grandfather's words. He must have been talking about a void ship, more specifically about a Cobra class Imperial frigate. Someone left strange words in the Book of Remembrance, as they were from Fidelio. That wasn't your doing by any chance. That will be a funny prank. I don't play pranks. Maybe Fidelio did it, very quietly. Maybe someone who's not on the list. But also someone nobody would suspect. What is happening in this funeral?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Jesus Christ! First mate, Duggan.
It's about time.
Never introduced yourself. First mate on Den's ship. How did he die? Badly. Did he ever mention repentance to you? The scribbles in his home. The writing appeared out of nowhere on the walls, the mirrors, and always the same word, repentance. Told him to get a psyker to check his house for sorcery. He said no, be pricey. Said something how he already paid too much for repentance. How long did the writing go? Flying knickknacks, furniture growing tentacles, people dying for no reason. All kinds of things happen. Things going flying, people dying, servants, there is. Whenever we felt like remembering our glory days and got sloshed on half a jug of the good stuff, that's when it would happen. Remember one time we decided to see who could carve upon servitors in the dark the quickest. Nothing sorcerers apart from the writing. 10-12 years ago we started. What is this?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Deliberately set trap meant to collapse.
A new challenge for me?
Mr. Fidelio, are you leaving already? I'm afraid we'll have to wait. Football station services say they're carrying out scheduled inspection of the life support systems. Great. They're just fucking epic, I can't get out.
Victory awaits!
God damn it, Optical, thanks for the follow. Right now there's basically no fighting, but just be patient, people. It's gonna take 2 more years for this game to be
I
out.
won't tolerate weakness.
Very nice. Heavy plus steel door to the furnace. Get inside with athletics.
Follow my lead!
Space reserved for coffins. Locked. Get inside.
Unexpected result.
None shall stand in my way.
Operation successful.
It's about time.
Jesus Christ. Come on, morons.
New challenge for me. Try your luck while you still draw breath.
The fuck?
Why did I not foresee this?
What I do? Can't click on this shit.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I'm gonna die.
Shall become like fire.
Time to prove my
I'll
message.
lay claim to the star.
Yeah.
Call to me.
Cursed bastard!
Someone just hit the ground.
What can I do here?
Cursed bastards!
Nah, don't compare to Blackwater, okay? Has nothing to do with it, alright? Like, nothing. The game just looks similar to Wrath of the Righteous. How it plays, completely different thing.
Victory awaits! Follow my lead!
Your seneschal is always there for you. Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
None shall stand in my way.
The machine god grants the insight.
Stop
What advice do you seek?
me.
We must act. All too easy.
No, not my things. What are you doing down here? Old tunnels. They dug them back in Parsimus Divane times. Right through the asteroid. Do you know who Fidelio is? How do I get out? Only one way up. Need to pass through the shaft to the old warehouse. You arms.
It's about time. I won't tolerate weakness. Victory awaits. A new challenge for me?
This side.
I'll lay claim to the stars. None shall stand in my way. It's about time. Victory awaits.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
New challenge for me.
Where comes?
Follow my lead.
Horrible stench reaches your nostrils long before you see its source. Corridor with punctured pipes or scourging streams of murky sludge. In the distance you see the lever. Enter yourself.
I won't tolerate weakness.
An expected result.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Fuck is this now? Weapon skill tests. Melee weapons penetration and damage. Ritual. Hey, come on! Come on! No, you don't get to make anything. You start with level 15. No character creation screen, nothing, okay?
My knowledge has its limits. Was a shameful failure.
It's not a cap a game. It's around 20%. The game's gonna be huge. What I know so far, this chapter that they gave us is around 50 hours long. And there's gonna be 5-6 chapters.
My success is an irrefutable certainty. This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
That's this is done.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Victory awaits. A new challenge for me?
Stop. There.
I failed.
It's not like I have any control on skill check. This is how we got characters on level 15 and there's nothing you can do about it, alright?
Pay attention.
None shall stand in my way.
Error. Making adjustments.
Small recap. Dante. Rain Breath of the Righteous, it has nothing to do with it. The only thing that's similar is the graphics, the engine. Everything else, it plays different. Instead of D20, we got D100. It's fully turn-based. In the combat, they lack animations for combat, but as far as mechanics go, is similar to Wasteland 3 with half cover, full cover. Penitzy, thanks for the follow. What else? There were only 2 battles in 5 hours, so also less combat than in Breath of the Righteous. They nailed the lore. They really nailed Warhammer. It looks amazing. Then it's gonna look even better. What else? It's far less complex than Breath of the Righteous. It's gonna be more user-friendly, more people will be able to play this. That's about it so far.
Oh, the irony.
You fucking irritate me now. It is one chapter. It's 50 hours long. You start from level 15. And I've been playing for 5 hours. Like, literally, without XP gain. At all. I can't wait to see level up. But that's gonna happen in 3 days from now if it continues like this.
This task should have been accomplished easily.
Serious? No, actually turn-based mod won't scare people away, it's gonna bring players, because most of them enjoy turn-based more than real-time.
I won't tolerate weakness.
No, I just can't irritate myself anymore. You failed to disarm 8 XP less. Fuck it. Fuck it. To the warehouse. Nothing happens when you fail, no explosion, nothing.
Victory awaits.
purification unit. Autogun. Reduces wounds by 6, increases righteous fury chance by 10.
I'll lay claim to the stars. None shall stand in my way.
Servitors. Fidelio? Believe it or not, neither do I. I don't know who Fidelio, believe it or not, neither do I. They glance at each other in disbelief and reach for their weapons. Football station services. All I did was stop by a funeral, introduce myself as Fidelio. Because of that, some people have attempted to burn me alive, others have drenched me in swill, and now thieving utility workers want to murder me. This is starting to feel like a bad joke. How about I just go on a merry way? You dare threaten one of the von Valencia's dynasty, you'll pay.
Submit and you'll die quickly.
This is so bloody bad with initiative, and we're all combined like this that they gonna squash us. It ain't a fucking joke. I hope servitors are melee.
Running binaric override. Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Oh my god, shit. Shit, I fucked it up.
A new challenge for me? Follow my lead.
depends where you stand. They need to fix this shit. It depends where you stand when the combat starts. Sometimes you can be fully in the open, sometimes you can get like in a cover, half cover, full cover, doesn't matter. You should be able to reallocate, to position before opening fights. Like you're able in Wasteland, in Divinity, if it's gonna be turn-based, you need to allocate positioning. It's stupid how the fights start. Also initiative, I just don't get it. They roll initiative checks. Basically, you can get lucky with initiative or you can get squashed. And I got 0 impact on initiative because we get them on level 15. So I can't change much there.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
They're all gonna play. Servitors, they should be full melee.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Dare ask. That is foolishness. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
What is this foreboding? Will do.
Only thanks for the follow.
Not this Scryer's draw. Was that you? Or...
No! These ruby flashes are choking me.
Man, that's not cover. I thought it was cover.
The old Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Miss. Moron.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. It will be done. One fewer target.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
JJ Okocha, thanks for the sub. I used to play Winning 11 with Nigeria. With Okocha, Mokachi and Babayara. Back in 90s. Funny dictate, man. What was it? Okocha, Babayara, Babangida, Amokachi, Vest, and I forgot the rest. It was a long time ago.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'll do it.